Hi all. So I'm back in. I'm in Foy at the moment. Just went out to do a bit of shopping, and right now I'm in the Galleon. And the last time I was here was about 16 months ago during Regatta Week of 2022, which is the last time I was really out with the children, not counting the trip to York. But it was just the week before all of this kicked off, and during that week, my daughters went off to do something with their grandmother, girl stuff, and my son and I, we did Hall Walk, which is just over the river there, and we came in here, the two of us, and we had fish and chips for lunch. And I'm actually sitting at this table here. This is where I'm sitting. So the reason I'm doing this now is because up in York we have SGF's lift, we've got Millsbomb Thistles, and we do have my boy Jack's swimming pool, but I wanted to get something else for him because the swimming pool is a little impersonal. But this, where I'm sitting now, is where my boy Jack sat 16 months ago with me, and we had fish and chips together. And in his case, if I remember correctly, emphasis on the chips. And it was well deserved because Hall Walk is quite a hefty hike, but he did it. He bless his heart, he was wonderful. So this is my boy Jack's table in the Galleon. Yesterday I was talking about Reem Aslam and her stupid report, and that's just a report. It doesn't really address the human cost of parental alienation, which is that I'm here without my children, and every place, although I've been here many times before I had children, every stick and stone in this place is embedded with memories of things I've done with the children. Swimming off Passage Slip. Just over there on Town Quay, there's a bit of wall when my son was 2 years old, and we would my daughters would go and do something with their grandmother, and the men, the thing we would do was we'd get a bag of chips, and he'd sit up on the wall and we'd eat our chips together, and he was fine with sharing the crispy bits with the seagulls. But come the day that his sisters joined us, my daughters, Millsbomb and SGF, and they finished their chips first. When they wanted to share his chips, oh my God, he nearly threw them into the sea. As beautiful as this part of the world is, it's one of my favourite places to be. It is laced with intense sadness. And a couple of days ago, New Year's Day, I don't even like to use that word, because as far as I'm concerned, that word for the festive season, and as far as I'm concerned, it has not happened. Because when I get back and I get the weather improves a little bit, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to have a revenge that word. But as the new year came in, is my mother sitting in the corner there? She's out of hospital, as I say, but she's sitting in the corner, crying. I'm going to say this here and now. She's crying her fucking eyes out. And I don't apologise for the word. I'm sorry, there's people over there that don't like the language, but there's me. For the last 16 months, I've been crying my eyes out and eating my heart out, and so on. We did hear briefly from my children. They were allowed to phone their grandmother because she was ill. I reached out. I managed to reach out to her, not directly, but just through some mutual friends, get the children to ring their grandmother. She's poorly. That was on Friday. So they did speak to her when she got home on Saturday. Apparently, my eldest, SGF, she says she wants to be a surgeon. I'm not sure what the other two, Millsbomb and my boy Jack, want to do. But these are things that I'd like to. I'm deprived of being involved in with my children. you know, and you know, I've no way of finding out exactly how they are and what's been said to them, and having not had a chance to say, okay, this is what's happened. Because one of the things I've been thinking about when I'm watching Madison's videos is there's all this talk about the reunification camps, and she showed me I saw some of the videos of these ridiculous videos that are shown to children to try and re-educate them, whatever the thing is, and that they're filled with these arseholes of idiots making really, really condescending jokes. And it seems to me that if people if in this situation, the parents being reunited, with help obviously, rather than muck around with stupid videos and stupid jokes done by condescending idiots who talk like Laura Ingrams, sit the kids down and say, look, this is what's happened, and offer what evidence you can. I don't mean snow them under with a load of legal documents and complicated legalese, but say, right, this is the evidence, this is what was said about me, and this is the evidence. Make of it what you will. Talk to them, tell them the truth, because in my experience, that's what children want. Simple, plain, unvarnished truth, backed up, if possible, with simple, plain, unvarnished evidence. But that's not possible at the moment. As I say, I am in the middle of round 3, which is ongoing. I can't talk about it in any way, shape or form. I really, really, really can't. But again, just while I'm here, I wanted to show you, this is the galleon. And while we're here, this is my boy Jack's table, where he sat with me, his father, having his fish and chips after we did Hall Walk, which is just over there. So any of you who know Cornwall, who know Foy, you'll know what I'm talking about. And in fact, just out there is where we used to go, when he was 2, we used to go for our chips every day. And where he nearly threw his sisters into the sea because they tried to share his. And there's a seagull sitting on a life buoy there. Who knows, that could be the offspring of one of the seagulls that he used to feed chips to. And if I'm not crying at the moment, it's not because I don't feel it or that I haven't cried. It's that I'm actually here to celebrate my son's table. My boy Jack's table. And I'm sorry if this is long-winded, but this is my take on parental alienation. I'm going to have to beg TikTok's indulgence here, but it fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks. It's bullshit, and hello, they're moving the Atlantic Bay. Sorry, I just noticed the dredgers, that's why it's moving. The Atlantic Bay is the dredger out there, and it looks like it's moving. Yes, parental alienation. It exists. It sucks. And Reem Aslam, that report that I was reading yesterday, it is pure bogus, and it's a lie, and she knows it. Don't tell me that someone like her couldn't have researched it properly. She sold the UN a pup, and the UN actually bought into it because there's money in it, and you know they say when there's muck there's shite, and that's what that's all about. And I'm sorry for the swearing, but I'm trying to put a decent spin on being here at my boy Jack's table, and I'm fucking missing him. I'm missing that boy so much. It breaks my fucking heart, and I don't apologise for the fucking language. No, I don't. And yes, by the way, I managed to get razor blades, so I will shave. So the next time you see me, I should be shaved. I'm not actually going to grow a beard. Thank you again. I'm sorry for you so rambling. Bless you all, and have a great day.